Welcome to Computer Networks.
Hello everyone, welcome to Cisco Networking Academy CCNA 1 Introduction to Networks Lab Environment. In this lab you have construct, build a switch and router network by using this topology PCA, PCB, switch 1 and router, and by using the addressing table R1, S1, PCA and PCB belongs to the IP addresses and default gateways. And in this lab environment you have to set up the topology and initialize the devices, configure devices and verify connectivity, two parts. Okay, right? In this part you have set up the topology, first part 1, and the second part configure devices and verify connectivity. In the same manner you can open the packet tracer tool, and what are the configurations you have to identified in the lab environment. Based upon the configurations we have configured in this Cisco packet tracer software. We have taken one here PCA and PCB, and we will take one switch 1 2960 switch 1 and router 1. Now these devices are configured by using in the topology by connection established by using the fast Ethernet, the port 6, port 5, gigabit Ethernet 0.0.0.1.0.0.0. The same configuration is connected by using the packet tracer tool. By using the connection and PCA fast Ethernet connected to 6, and we will take another connection 5 to gigabit Ethernet 0.1, and we will take another gigabit Ethernet 0.0.0 and to connect to the PC fast Ethernet 0. These are the configurations you have to configure by using the in network topology. And now the configuration is done. Now you have connected, can go to the part 1 and part 2. The main objective of this lab will cable the equipment as soon as the topology is completed. We will then configure the devices to match the addressing table. After the configurations have been saved, we will verify our configurations by testing for network connectivity. After the devices have been configured and network connectivity has been verified, and also we are using inter-network operating system commands to retrieve information from the devices to answer the questions. So the first part is completed, set up the topology and initialize the devices. Now configure devices and verify connectivity. Now we are moving to the part 2 and step 1. Okay, in the first step 1, assign static IP information to the PC interfaces. We know that is a PCA and PCB. PCA and PCB. Now, and router R1 and switch 1. These are the names you have assigned. Now configure the IP addresses, subnet mask and default gateways. How to give in the addressing table assigned to the PCA and PCB. We know the PCA IP address and PCB default gateway. Now you can open the PCA IP configuration. You can assign the PCA address 19.168.1.3 PCA IP address. The default subnet mask comes here and also default gateway. You can assign here default gateway and IPv6 address you have assigned /64. Okay, and IPv6 default gateway okay, right. We have assigned all the IP addresses, subnet mask and default gateway to the PCA. Okay, right. Now we are moving to the PCB IP configuration. Now you can assign okay, and also we will take default gateway 192.168.0.1 and IPv6 address for PCB /64 subnet mask and default gateway for IPv6 okay, right. The configuring the IP addresses, subnet mask and default gateway settings on PCA and PCB are completed. Okay. Now check or ping PCB from a command prompt window on PCA. You can open the PCA, and command prompt ping PCB. We know PCB IP address 192.168.0.3. Okay, the packets are sent and received. Packet sent, that is successful. So Now configure the router. You can open the router and open command line interface, command, and enable and now enter configuration mode by using the command config terminal, and you can assign the host name R1, completed, and now we will give no IP domain lookup by using to any IP address not looked here. No IP domain lookup. Next one, assign one class has the privileged execute encrypted password. So R1 config here enable secret class, enable secret class, on R1 config line console 0 and password we will give any Cisco, for example we will give the Cisco, and login. Now assign Cisco as the VTI virtual teletype port password and enable login. We will give the line VTY. We know already VTY indicates the virtual teletype port. Okay, we can call it simply virtual teletype. Nothing but it is give the port number VTI 0 to 4. The meaning of 0 to 4 is the by default 5 VTL lines, nothing but it is a 0 to 4 are open. Once lines are open, login is enabled by default. So you can give the password Cisco and login. Now encrypt the plain text passwords. Okay, you can see the student level information. It is the encrypt the plain text password. So by using the service password encryption, we are using the service password encryption. Okay, spelling in encryption, yes. Now you can create the banner. The next task is create a banner that wants anyone with message for unauthorized access. So by using the command MOTD, where MOT indicates the message of the day. Okay, banner MOT D, you can represent the in dollar symbol authorized users only. Okay, where MOTD indicates the message of the day. Okay, right now the next step, configure and activate both interfaces on the router. So by using the command interface G is the config if. Now you can assign the IP addresses to the router. We know already the IP address of router here 190.168.0.1. Okay, we can assign this IP address. Can manually type here 190.168.0.1 and assign the default gateway. Okay, default subnet mask 255.255.255.0 the IP address. Now we will give the IPv6 address. Okay, that address here the okay, enter. Okay, done. And we will give the link local address. We know already here we mentioned here there is the link local address. Okay, IPv6 for address. You can enter here IPv6 address okay, link local. IPv6 address FE80. Okay, we have entered here same IPv6 address FE. So, have some instructor lab resource are using okay, some basic command of this. Okay, we'll forget the link local, it is a hyphen, so that's why it has represented here. Yes, invalid link local address. Okay, again I will try here IPv6 Okay, so the instructor yes, you have successfully entered. Okay, right now no shutdown. Exit. Okay, and again give the interface the 0 1 0 and 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 and that again the R1 config if IP address, we will get the IP address 192.168.1.1 and assign the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. It's okay. And again we use the IP address of IPv6. We have already seen here. Okay. IP address, we will assign the router. Yes, okay. And next one IPv6 address for the link local. Okay. And now no shutdown. And exit. Now configure and active both interfaces on the router is completed. Now configure on interface description for each interface indicating which device is connected to it. So interface description connected to switch 1 and exit. Interface G1 description connected to host okay wheel once PCB. Now exit. Now the next process is to enable IPv6 routing, enter the command IPv6 unicast routing. Okay, we will use the R1 config here, IPv6 unicast routing, correct. So save the configuration to the startup configuration file, R1 config exit, and copy running config startup file. Okay, startup config. Okay, anyone want to set the clock on the router, you can set, otherwise you can leave it. And now ping PCB from command prompt window on PCA. The same procedure you have to follow, and you can open the PCA and ping. Okay, right? We have receiving from the reply from the PCB. So the data I have transmitted and data is received. There is no issue. So now PCA configuration is completed and PCB configuration is completed and router configurations in all aspects completed. Now you can configure the switch. Okay. Now you open the switch. Console into the switch and enable the privileged executive mode. Okay, switch and enable and enter the configuration mode, switch config terminal, and you can assign the host name. We know already that is switch 1. Now disable the DNS lookup. So no IP domain lookup and configure and activate the VLAN interface on the switch 1. Okay, you can configure and activate the virtual LAN interface on the switch 1. So you can assign the interface VLAN 1. Interface VLAN 1. Okay. Oh, no, interface VLAN 1. Okay, right. Now you can assign the IP address. What are the address we have received here? S1 IP address and okay 1.2 and 1.1. Okay, IP address 192.168.1.2 to subnet mask 255.255.255.0. You can assign. Now shutdown. And exit, and now save the configuration, save the running configuration to the startup configuration file. Verify the connectivity, end-to-end connectivity. Okay, and from PCA ping PCB. You have already seen here from PCA. Okay, you can observe that there is nothing but 0% loss. So everything is connected without any problem. Okay, and also we can ping from S1. Okay, from S1 ping PCB. There is the S1 ping. Okay, now come exit switch 1 and ping. Already we know the address of device B 0.3 192.168.0.3. So sending 5 writes timeout is 2 seconds. Okay, there is a ping kind of configuration done. Okay, that is the success rate is 0. Okay, that is the success. Type escape sequence about sending the file 0 bytes is here and timeout is 2 seconds. Okay. Okay, all pings should be successful. So based upon our configuration here, okay, all are configured. We can sending the data from PCA to PCB through switch 1 and router 1. Okay, we can see the simulation. Everything is data is clear and there is no information. And thank you very much for watching this video. And finally, end of this video you will get the configuration of how to configure topology, build a switch and router network network.